Hello, Assalamualaikum. My name is Ahmed and this is Tausug101 Learn Sinug in Anything Tausug. In this episode, we are going to learn about asking questions in Bahasa Sūg. This is a bonus lesson as part of the Magsinug Kita series. Let's Speak Sinug, a series of online lessons by yours truly, Tausug101. For those who haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. You can follow us at facebook.com/tausug101. Pangasubu, or question in English, came from the root word asubu, which means to ask. There are different question words in Bahasa Sug that is quite unique, so let's learn together. These are the Kabtangan Pangasubu, or question words in Bahasa Sug, the language of the Tausug people. So we will discuss them one by one with examples. Let's start with uno. Uno in English is what? We use this question word when asking about objects. An example, uno in kiaon mo. Uno in kiaon mo. What did you eat? Uno. Next, hisiu. Hisiu is the equivalent of the English question word who. Who. We use this question when asking about persons. An example, hisiu in bagay mo. Hisiu in bagay mo. Who is your friend? Kansiu. Kansiu is the equivalent of the question word whose or who own. This is used when asking about ownership or possession of an object. An example, kansiu in bay ini. Kansiu in bay ini. Whose house is this or who owns this house? Next, kanu. Kanu. This is the equivalent of the English question word when in the past form. We use this question word when asking about time or actions, events that already happened in the past. An example, kanu kau di matung. Kanu kau di matung. When did you arrive? Kuno. Kuno is also the English word when, but now used in the future tense. We use this question word when asking about time or actions, events that is yet to happen. Example, kuno kau dumatung. Kuno kau dumatung. When will you arrive? Kuno. How to differentiate kanu versus kuno? Kanu is used in the past tense. The verbs used here are in the past tenses as well. Kuno, on the other hand, is used in the future tense, so the verbs used here are also in the future tenses. A simple tip to remember that the letter A comes before the letter U. Therefore, kanu always comes first. That means it already happened before kuno, which is in the future. Kanu, kuno. Next we have mahita. Mahita, or mahi, or maita. This is the equivalent of the English question word why. We use this question word when asking about reasons or purpose. An example, mahita kau yari. Mahita kau yari. Why are you here? Or we can also say mahi kau yari or mahita kau yari. Next, hariin. Hariin. This is the equivalent of the English question word where, used when asking about locations. An example, hariin in bay mo. Hariin in bay mo. Where is your house? Other variants or forms of the question word hariin are hain, hain, haunu, haunu, and haunu, haunu. They all mean the same thing, where. So an example here, hain in bay mo, haunu in bay mo, haunu in bay mo. Where is your house? Next we have the question pakain. Pakain. This is a derivative of the question hariin, which is the equivalent of the English question word to where. To where. We use this question word when asking about directions towards a certain location. An example, pakain kau. Pakain kau. To where are you going? You can also use harap pakain. harap pakain, or tujuh pakain. Tujuh pakain. Then we have daindiin. Daindiin is the opposite of pakain. This question is used when asking about the direction from a certain location. Other forms, dainghariin or dainghain. An example here, daindiin kau. Daindiin kau or dainghariin kau or dainghain kau. From where were you? Next we have the question word biakdiin. Biakdiin. This is the equivalent of the English question word how, but focusing on process. We use this question word when asking about functions or processes. An example here, biakdiin kau nagluto haini. Biakdiin kau nagluto haini. How did you cook this? Sometimes you will hear people use the word biariin. Biariin. Next, we have mauno-uno. Mauno-uno, or sometimes just mauno. This is also the equivalent of the English question word how, but now focusing on the condition. We use this question word when asking about condition of a certain person, event, or object. An example here, mauno-uno na kau yan. Mauno-uno na kau yan. How are you doing? Then we have the question word pila. Pila. This is the equivalent of the English question word how many or amount. We use this when asking about numbers or amount of an object. An example, pila in taod sin anak mo? Pila in taod sin anak mo? How many children do you have? Next we have pilasin. Pilasin. This is the equivalent of the question how much? Cost. We use this question word when asking about the cost of a certain object. An example, pilasin in ista. Pilasin in ista. How much is the fish? So that is all for today. So today we learned the different question words in Bahasa Sūg. So let's have a quick review. Try to name the English counterparts of these question words. You can pause this video or audio and try to answer this. Uno, hisiu, kansiu, kanu, ku'nu, mahita or mahi or mahita, hariin, hain, haunu, hauno, pakain, biakdiin, mauno-uno, pila, pilasin. And here are the answers. Now let's have an exercise to test your knowledge. Let's practice what we learned. Instructions for this exercise: use the appropriate question words in Bahasa Sūg. English translations will be provided and there will be 10 items. Feel free to review the lesson first before starting this exercise. Proceed only if you are ready. Answers will be provided at the next lesson, so please do not cheat. Are you ready? If yes, then let's begin. Here are the English questions, and you will translate it to Bahasa Sūg using the question words that you just learned. Number 1, who is your father? Number 2, where is your mother? Number 3, how old are you? 4, when are you going home? This is in the future tense. Number 5, what did he buy? Number 6, how is Omar doing? Number 7, when did they meet? This is in the past tense. Number 8, whose cow is that? Number 9, why is she angry? Number 10, how much is this bread? You can pause this video and you can read the questions and try to answer the questions first. If you're done, you can submit your answers in Microsoft Word document to our email at tausug101@gmail.com, or you can send us a message at our FB page at facebook.com/tausug101. That is all for today. Magsukul. If you have any questions, you can always find me at our Facebook page, or you can download these files in the link below. With that, thank you for listening. Again, this is Ahmad and this is Tausug101. Learn Bahasa Sug in anything Tausug. Magsukul.